body bags where horror lies.
Hello and welcome to Body Bags. My name is James and I'm your Sunday night reviewer, and this evening I will be reviewing the Demoniacs. So this is the end of our Gene Rollin theme week. That's a director that I'm actually I don't really know much of his body of work, and I decided to check out something that I heard the title over the years, but it's not one that I'm kind of too au fait with. It's not like what is it, like the Black Rose and the vampire movies, and oh, I can't think of different ones. Grapes of Death and Iron Rose and things like that. So they're normally like when you think of Gene Rollin, if you do. I think those are the kind of ones that you tend to hear. Like I said, I wanted to go with something a little bit that I'd not really heard of, just title. And this film was weird. Very long as well. It actually makes it a point that this contains footage not included in the original theatrical release. So it is even longer. Now don't get me wrong, I like my slow burn horror, but this, well, I'll run through the film. You have, this is a period piece. It's a period piece with not really period clothing. Yeah, but that's by the by. You have these pirates, so there's 4 pirates. There's a captain, a drunk, the captain's kind of beautiful mistress, and another guy. And these are what are called wreckers. And what they do, they lure ships into the rocks, kind of like old sirens do in like older stories. So yeah, they have lights and they lure these ships onto rocks. And so we catch them in the act of doing this at the start of the film, and these 2 beautiful women wash up on the beach that they proceed to rape and kill. Or do they kill? I'm not so sure. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to read up on this because I'm really not sure about this thing. But anyway, their local hangout is kind of like this. I was going to say like a pub. It's a brothel. So this is where they hang out, and it's kind of like this. The brothel madame, I think she's some kind of psychic or something, but she's like it's cursed island where they are or something like that. And there's these ruins which have this entity or demon, or maybe it's the devil himself. So is contained somewhere on this island in these ruins. So anyway, these 2 supposedly dead girls, or are dead girls, they find their way to these ruins. Now this is where I'm not so sure. Well, they're met by a clown. I'm not quite sure what the clown is. And then they get to this other person who's explaining things, and that there's this entity, devil, demon thing, and they meet him, and he kind of grants them revenge, kind of, at a price. So it's yeah, this is one point earlier before this. It's like the captain, he kind of sees the girls in the brothel, and it's like, this is like, is he seeing a ghost, or is this for some reason suddenly playing on his conscience? I can't work it out. It's not too clear. Like, Gene Rollin doesn't really explain things too much in this film. I mean, it's very arty. But anyway, it's kind of exact revenge. Yeah, one of them gets killed. They nearly kill the woman, but not quite. and then they get kind of, well, they get attacked and they get raped again, and then it's kind of like everyone dies. There's different, like this bloke with this big giant glass thing, he gets sliced, another one slices. They get tied to this kind of wreckage of a boat, and then they get raped by these pirates, and then the female pirate is highly sexually aroused by this and pleasuring herself, and then it kind of goes to shit. It, like, all the tide comes in, people die, people sink into the water, and then I guess that's their price for getting their revenge on these pirates' death, is that, do they die again? Do they not die in the first place? That's the thing, is like, are they dead? Do they come back to life to get revenge? Are they just these spirits that, I don't know, I can't quite get it. But anyway, death all around at the end, and that's kind of it. Not quite sure what the clown was. Like I said, kind of a weird character in it. It's just a strange film. Not a lot happens. Pirates, raping, nudity, devil, a clown, then death to kind of everyone at the end, and then it finishes. This was a chore to get through. Was it 100 minutes? I think, yeah, 100 minutes. Jeez. Okay, I think, pretty sure this is my first Gene Rollin film that I've actually watched. Really not making me want to watch any of the film. It's kind of, it's not one, I've heard of his films throughout the years. They're not ones which ever really kind of grabbed me. And this was kind of like pretty much what I was fearing would be Gene Rollin in this film. Now, I don't know if you have like the Grapes of Death and the Black Rose and things like that. I have heard good things about those ones. And are these like this? Is this something that's a bit away from his normal film style? I'm not sure. I might pick those two up at some point. I've not done it yet. We'll see what happens if they're ever super cheap. I know they're on this line. Oh, I don't think I'll be watching this one again, even though I'm not 100% sure everything was happening. It was just too slow. I mean, some of the settings look nice, but then it's betrayed by the terrible costume. Like, I can't tell what period this is from, but I think where they're trying to be from, this is, some of the people look like they're dressed as they should, others aren't. I mean, everyone kind of in a brothel looks okay, but one of the pirates is just dressed in red with like a beanie all the time. Yeah, I'm just going to stop talking about this film. I did not enjoy this film. I mean, please actually drop a comment about if you do like this film, and kind of how far, like, are there things that I've missed? What's the reference for the clown? Is it the devil? Are the girls dead and they're being granted this power to come back to life to exact revenge on these pirate bastards that raped and killed them? Is that just kind of what this film is? Just basically a revenge film, ghosty revenge film with pirates? I'm not so sure, but sadly this one was really not for me. Anyway, that's the end of my review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did not enjoy the film, but let me know what you think anyway if you have seen this. Anyway, thank you very much, and I'll catch you guys next week. Bye bye.